Welcome to Classic Game Room. Here's a game that takes place in the year 2084. This work of fiction stands in stark contrast to the harsh reality of Robotron 2084. Remember me. It's also a lot easier.
Don't fight your desire to worship me.
Okay, thanks for the tip. I'll remember that. It's Remember Me, a game best said with a concerned tone in your voice. Remember me? Please? Anyone?
My darling.
In Remember Me, you play as Nilin, a jeans model who part-times as a memory hunter. That's right, you can get paid to wear jeans. The future is ridiculous, especially this game's vision of the future. While I like Remember Me, and I'll get to that in a moment, we all know what the year 2084 will really look like. Much darker and filled with Robotrons trying to kill the last human family. Where are the brain people and those annoying spawning things that hide in the corner? Oh, Robotron, your vision of the future is so welcoming. As is a game like this, which actually tries to not be exactly like every other game ever made. I give Remember Me serious points for just being a little bit different. Remember Me, published by Capcom, is from French developer Don't Nod Entertainment. It plays like an action puzzle rhythm game. It's kind of hard to describe, actually. I think I told someone it was like Tomb Raider meets Mirror's Edge, but even that's wildly inaccurate. You wake up in the game after having your memory erased, escape, and then have to battle a bunch of weird things with rhythm-based punching. That's right, it's like Guitar Hero in the future. On paper, everything about this game seems silly, including the title. You construct your attacks in the Combo Lab. I love combos. Especially, you know where this is going, the pepperoni pizza flavored ones. But not so much in this game. It's the style and European cinema-like flair that make Remember Me succeed. It's actually a very cool game. One that I give Capcom credit for publishing because it doesn't feel like every other game out there these days. That's one of the major problems with constantly pushing all of the technology forward. All of the big budget games feel exactly the same because they have to be in order to get funded. Well, this one feels like an outsider release. It doesn't follow all of the normal conventions. It's a bit flawed. It's not a perfect game by any means. It's unconventional and memorable because of it. That was cheesy. Just like a delicious combo. Oh, now I'm hungry. I'm not gonna get over this. I'm like Chewbacca, always thinking with my stomach. Speaking of combos, that's a huge feature in this game. You build and configure your own attacks that you execute with perfect timing to deliver more power, regain health, or regenerate your special moves, which are actually very cool. Your combos really determine how you play the game. You can make very short ones, which deliver a little punch and a boost of energy, or long, complicated ones to just annihilate enemies that are much harder to pull off. Combos, cheese-filled salty pretzel goodness, and your weapon of choice. Without mastering combos, you won't get very far in this game. Cheese-filled salty pretzel goodness. See, I can't think of anything else now. I can even hear the crinkle of the little bags. I don't have any around here. Damn it. Well, I know what I'm doing for lunch. How about you? I'm actually horrible at Remember Me, but I really enjoy it because I love the environments and the style. Even the storyline is a bit silly. But once you start playing this one, I think it's hard to put down, because it's cool, and it's clearly a game made by people who wanted to make a good game. Whether or not they succeeded is up to you, but it's definitely worth playing at least once. And I can't go the entire review without mentioning memory remixes. You enter people's heads and remix their memories, which is interesting and kind of neat, but nothing more than a fancy trial and error minigame. I think Remember Me is very cool and worth playing because somebody put a lot of time into it and it shows. This doesn't feel like a game made by accountants. It feels like a game made by film buffs who wanted to make a cool game. Anyway, I've got to go. I have a date with a bag of pretzel-wrapped cheese bombs, and hopefully many of you will check out Remember Me.